This is an incredible story, right? I mean, we're talking about, I think, one of the most amazing stories, certainly in American sports and probably in global sports, that's happened in such real time.
The ACFC story is one of the most exciting in sports, and it begins with the team that these women created. Really a different type of organization where mission and capital come together. So we're going to take a close look at the brand building and the team building, their catalytic effect on the National Women's Soccer League.
We decided, you know what, we're entrepreneurs, we're venture capitalists, we're going to pitch this differently. This is our idea. This is our team. This is our business. When we pitched the concept of Angel City, we want to be an organization where mission and capital can coexist. We want to be a platform that stands for equity and impact in every single thing that we do. And we're going to use sports and this idea of building a community and creating a sense of belonging to ultimately drive towards equity and bend the curve towards gender equity and pay equity. So we're more than a sports team, but we're going to use the sports team as a way to achieve our ultimate goal, which is equity.
What's the mission? It's not the ego of, well, I'm going to be the face of fill in the blank. It's, okay, there's 15 of us here. Everybody has a skill set. How are we going to apply our skill sets? What are we going to do? Who's coming to these games? Where do we need more support? These are the people we're going to call. You know, here's our ideas for a social campaign. We bootstrap everything, even though we have the highest valuation of any club in the league, because all we want to do is show up and work on what we're passionate about.
It all sort of looks magical, and it is magical, but the nuanced difference between showing up and making money and making entertainment first versus having that be naturally emanate out of what we're doing is really important. And it doesn't just come from being a woman or being a male ally. It really comes from what are you doing at 2 a.m.
We intentionally built a community that was diverse and inclusive, a game day environment that was safe. We also were really intentional when we went to build the audience that we were going to target women. We were going to target families and young girls. We were also going to target young boys and millennials and older fans that don't feel like there's a team that they can support, and the LGBTQ community. So we went about building one that was diverse enough where our internal motto at the company is an experience for everybody.
I think that is a thing that comes up all the time, which is like the kind, generous, inclusive energy. And most of what we look at in terms of like fandom are, you know, throwing beer and disproportionately one demographic and rooted in our tribal politics. And this is the first socially acceptable tribalism that is like in a way joyful and looks much more like Los Angeles.
We're obsessed with our team, but we also want women's sports to win. We want women to win. And when you have a larger mission, your tribalism can be fun because you realize we're all really on the same greater team.